Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I need to correct the record for earlier this week saying I wouldn't cry when I made my contribution after hearing my colleagues and committee members contribute to speak on the Legal and Social Issues Committee's report. This is something we're really, really proud of. This is seeing who's in the gallery today and the dedication that they have made, not just to our inquiry and the submissions, but in their personal life in making sure that we are here. It's your it's their personal contribution, it's their professional contribution. It has been a mammoth amount of effort and huge personal sacrifice to get this here today, and it's something that our committee is really proud of. And I want to just take a moment to thank my committee for their graciousness to allow me to take a physical and emotional step back when the fires ripped through my community, because something that people don't understand in this job is you only have so much capacity. And this is a huge amount of emotional work for everyone involved in this committee to listen to the trauma of those that are brave and courageous enough to contribute. And that is why it is such an outstanding report today here in the gallery. We have some extraordinary, courageous people who will change the lives of individuals and children who never consented to a future and a life in a cult. It happens sometimes slowly with those that you trust most. Catherine and Ryan, I'm not going to look at you, Catherine, because we are really, really proud of the courage that you have shown your community. Those that
Member for Euroa, I'll just gently counsel you to not refer to anyone in the gallery.
Oh, sure, absolutely. But they do deserve a shout out. But Laura McConnell, Richard Baker, I've got to put it on the record that he was my inspiration to get into journalism. Can't say I was quite the investigator, but I was a little bit of a fangirl until I toned it down and realised that his work has also contributed to getting us to this place. But this has been some of the hardest work that I have certainly done in this place. Sitting and listening to the impact of coercive control and cult involvement doesn't leave you when you knock off, when you go home and have dinner with your family and you understand that there are some people that their whole identity has been taken from them and without their consent. And the evidence told us that physical harm, as we heard from my colleagues, that 95% of people who responded to our questionnaire spoke about the chronic fear, the loss of identity, the lasting damage of being shunned by the only community they knew. And many of us would not even be able to comprehend that sort of loss of identity. And a lot of those effects can last a lifetime. And I don't think that anyone in the committee will forget some of the contributions that we heard. I need to thank the Secretariat. They are extraordinary. Not only are they fiercely intelligent and capable, and their depth of research is just admirable, but they're compassionate in all of their professionalism. And Jessica, Danielle, Imogen, they're just... Caitlin, you are all just absolutely professional dynamites, and you should be deeply proud of your work. They have pulled an enormous amount of evidence together, and a lot of it they had to navigate the sensitivity of anonymous contributions as well, and that is no small feat. But we set out as the committee to protect people who are living through coercive control now, and to protect the children who are being raised inside these groups with no say at all. Children born into these groups, they're not recruited. There is no moment where they choose to join, and their whole sense of self is built by the group before they're even old enough to question it. And eventually, when they do decide to leave, if they're able to leave, they're not recovering from an old identity, they're building one for the first time. And a lot of those recommendations go towards making sure that they're able to. And that is the point of this report. A couple of things that I want to just put on the record, that I personally had some misconceptions. I didn't think my own electorate of Euroa was impacted, and we actually heard of recommendations of people that live in my community right now that are impacted by a cult. So I was also gobsmacked by the financial accountability, but all in all, I just wanted to say I commend this report to the House, but I deeply thank everyone who contributed.